What would you say, Mr. Narayanan? Do you think there is a change needed at the traditional lending model at this point in time? Does that need to fundamentally really change, structurally change, or should one really look at a policy change itself?
So let me start by saying that I completely agree with Dr. Saab in terms of how this entire episode or set of episodes have kind of come through, right? I don't think microfinance as an industry has anything to do with how it has been interpreted in the policy circles, right? I think the way it has been done is जब मंत्री संतरी बन जाता है तो प्रजातंत्र के लिए प्रॉब्लम है, right? I think that's the way one should look at it. I think everybody has a certain way of going about doing things. Credit invisible population was to be brought into formal inclusion of credit. I think that was the structural foundational principle of microfinance. And I think as a country, we have gone way beyond the expectations that were set. And hats off to every small, big, medium-sized microfinance participants in this industry, as well as right up to the largest banks which participated in that. So having said that, I think it is important to understand that it is an evolution, definitely not something which is going to structurally shift. Yes, aspirational Bharat will always look for asset building. That is a natural evolution of human psychology. And therefore a household in Bharat, way beyond starting with a group of women, would want to go into some kind of an asset building. And that should be supported in terms of whichever entity has the balance sheet to support it. And that diversification is a natural play out for any financial intermediation, which means that they can get bigger, they can get more people to, absorb credit, and therefore, in that sense, bring visibility to the credit invisible. And I think that is where we should leave it. Unnecessary interventions in terms of trying to shift, change, obfuscate should not be done. Having said that, I would also tip my hat to the same set of local governments who are encouraging customer protection and who are ensuring that unregulated entities do not interfere with the way credit is given out and how credit is absorbed in the system. And I think that is the biggest advantage we have seen. Yes, they could have done it in a better way, but I guess that's how evolution happens, that there will be stuttering, there will be hurdles, there will be breaks. Sometimes what happens is that you get a new car and you have a sports mode in it and you try and run it on the road without realizing the road has a lot of potholes, right? So then you realize you need to ensure that the car doesn't get spoiled. I think that's what microfinance has been. It has done a wonderful job. I don't think there are many countries in the world which have done this consistently, sustainably. And at the end of the day, you started out by saying stress. Again, I will amplify the point Dr. Saab made as a participant in the industry. I think there are phases, there are cycles. We have to participate in all these cycles. Sometimes the peak cycle yields kind of always create a hoo-ha about it. But if we are able to sustain, create non-volatility, I think structural shift to one side, I think all of us, including policy makers, should look for non-volatility as their point of arrival.